high noon on April 22, 2011, and the Friday edition of the Daily Journal is upon the streets. Mike Frey here with Dimitrios Kalantzis, and you News at Nooners, you avid News at Nooners know on Wednesday, Dimitri criticized the Beatles and landed at a local hospital's intensive care unit shortly thereafter.
Made the mistake, perhaps, in this very biased newsroom, I have to say.
Yes, there's a big bump on his head where the ice pack sits. Okay. Now, Dimitri, have you relented since then? Have you realized the error in your ways?
Absolutely not. I'm sticking to my guns. I don't care what happens after this broadcast. The Beatles are far overrated, and I have to say, I got at least one employee here from marketing to at least pat me on the back afterwards. So thank you, Don.
Well, Dimitri, you know, employees come and employees go. Looks like we might have two going here pretty quick. So, in any event, it's not my choice. But I mean, if others made that choice, you'd be out of here.
Could we just change the subject and talk about the weather, please?
Okay, Dimitri. Why don't we move on to the weather? It's wet outside currently. Let's go to Dennis Yohnka and find out more.
Hi, this is Dennis Yohnka here in the weather office at the Daily Journal. I'm back today to tell you not a lot of good stuff. Today's high is only going to get to 56, a low of 48, and a chance of some thunderstorms. Tomorrow we'll see 68 with a high of 47, a little bit of sun. And Sunday, Easter Sunday, we'll only see 61 for a high, and we'll see some more April showers. So the Easter egg hunt is going to be a little bit of a wet outing, but look forward to next Monday. I look forward to telling you about that, but let's get back to the newsroom.
Dimitri, we are back, and you have recuperated enough to write an interesting story for this weekend based on Easter. Okay, and can you tell our readers about it?
Yeah, over at Annunciation Greek Orthodox Church, they suffered a pretty scary fire over in the balcony. It tore it up pretty bad, and the bigger scare, of course, was that Easter was going to be services for Easter was going to be held elsewhere, and Easter is probably the one biggest holiday in the Greek Orthodox tradition. Good news, of course, is that they're going to have it in the church, in the basement, but in the church nonetheless, which is great news for that community. That
is good news, because that church has been there approaching 100 years, and a real landmark, if you will, so that's a good thing. Dimitri, you're also going to kick a series off about rural life this coming weekend, and as you know, there's many rural areas around here, and it really kind of extols the virtues of rural life. You're from Brooklyn originally, but I bet you kind of enjoy rural life, or life away from the big city.
Yeah, I have to say, sure. I grew up in a city block that was probably larger than a lot of the communities that we're going to profile, but I mean, I've been to Kempton and some of these smaller outlying towns, and yeah, they're really neat, and I look forward to reading this.
Thank God I'm a country boy, Dimitri.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, so yeah, it's something I'm familiar with too. So that's good reading coming up in the weekend edition of You News at Nooners. And that'll do it for the News at Noon for today and for this week. To subscribe to the Daily Journal, call 815-937-3322. And until Monday,
stick by your guns.
I guess we're starting over, Nicole.
Alrighty.
He doesn't sound well at all.
He's suffering from a concussion, you see.